Seoul. The name Moon Jae-young has not yet dropped from the ranks of the hottest topics among Korean entertainment lovers. After previously the public was shocked by the simple portrait of the actress on the sidelines of filming especially related to the menu that is considered not in line with her slim body. Now Moon Jae-young is back to steal the spotlight through his latest appearance in the framework of stage greetings, Once We Were US. If in previous reports the public was made silent because of Moon Jae-young's human side when enjoying a hearty meal, then in this latest moment, the public was again amazed by the transition that was so contrasting but harmonious. From a hard-working figure behind the scenes, to a central figure who walked steadily in the middle of the public crowd, greeting the audience with warm smiles and sincere gestures. From the shooting room to the public space. Connected narratives. The news about Moon Jae-young recently formed a strong red thread. At first, he became the subject of conversation because of a small moment that felt very real, eating in between filming schedules. There is no glamour, no redundant filters, just an actress who recharges energy amid the demands of work. Now, through photos and videos circulating from Moon's fan accounts, Moon Jae-young is back in public for the third week of stage greetings for the release of Once We Were US. The mood changes so noticeably, but the essence remains the same. Calmness, honesty, and self-control. The public also realized one important thing: Moon Jae-young is not building two different images. Visible is only one whole person who knows when to work quietly and when to be fully present for the audience. Stage greetings, Once We Were US. The post dated 180,126 records the moment Moon Jae-young greets the audience during the third week of stage greeting series of the film Once We Were US. In the photos and videos circulating, she is seen wearing a long black dress, simple but elegant, as if deliberately placing the focus on expression and gestures, not on the luxury of fashion. And one of the video cuts, Moon Jae-young appears to raise both of his hands, showing his palms towards the camera, a typical gesture that is spontaneous, warm, and feels very close. Not made up, not stiff. The reaction of the audience around is obvious. Attention is focused, the pace slows down, the camera phone is raised. The crowd split, focus fixed. Another picture shows Moon Jae-young walking in a crowd, flanked by staff and security. But interestingly, despite being in the midst of many people, Moon Jae-young's aura still stood out without the need for excessive effort. Some netizens highlighted, quiet way of walking, gaze straight ahead, facial expressions that are not dramatic. All this, on the contrary, creates the impression of a classy, emotionally mature actor. She doesn't look rushed, but everyone automatically gives way. One fan wrote, "A contrast that captivates the public. If the previous news featured Moon Jae-young in a state of fatigue, focus, and what is in between filming, then this stage greetings moment displays the result of that hard work, a direct meeting with the audience that is the ultimate goal of every project." This contrast makes the public even more attached. Many consider that behind-the-scenes eating moments show resilience, the moment of greeting the audience shows dedication. They complement each other, not contradict. Moon Jae-young seems to show that being a professional does not mean having to lose the human side. Netizen reaction. From amazed to emotional, the comment section was filled with emotional reactions. Not a few who claimed to be goosebumps to see Moon Jae-young greet simply but meaningfully. It felt like he was really coming for the audience, not just a formality, one social media user wrote. Another linked to the previous story. After seeing him eat in between filming, and then seeing him standing in front of the audience like this, I appreciate it even more. Once We Were Us, an emotional resonance. Moon Jae-young's presence at the stage greetings also reinforces the impression that Once We Were Us is not just an ordinary project. Many viewers felt that the film had emotional depth, and Moon Jae-young's presence directly gave more weight to the viewing experience. Some viewers admitted feeling more connected after meeting in person. Capture emotions that are not fully conveyed on the screen. Feel valued as an audience. Moon Jae-young himself was seen listening attentively, often nodding, and returning the greeting with a faint sincere smile. Media and fans agree. This is not just a promotion. Unlike film promotions in general, Moon Jae-young's presence at stage greetings is considered not mechanical. No impression of fatigue is hidden behind a forced smile. In fact, many people think he looks more alive, even though the promotion schedule is known to be busy. This again reminded the public of the previous news, that Moon Jae-young replenished his energy sufficiently, including through a decent meal in between filming, without realizing it. These two news reinforce each other, the same narrative from shock to respect. If at first the public reacted with surprise, "Can't believe he ate that much. Doesn't fit her body," now that narrative turns into, "He must be strong. The aura is calm. No wonder he can stand in front of the public with full control. This change in point of view shows that the public is beginning to see Moon Jae-young as a whole, rather than dismembered by stereotypes. Moon Jae-young in control over the rhythm of his life. One thing that is consistent from these two different moments is control. Moon Jae-young seemed to understand the rhythm of his life. When to shut up and focus on work, when to be present and energize the audience, no excessive drama. There is no long clarification. He let his actions speak. International fans react. Not only Korean fans, international fans also responded to this upload. Many reshared the stage greetings moment with proud comments. She really grew as an actress and as a human being, wrote one overseas fan. Conclusion. One narrative, two aligned faces from the previous news to this latest moment. One conclusion has strengthened even more. Moon Jae-young is not building an image, he is undergoing a process. Eating in between filming shows resilient, stage greetings show dedication, public response shows impact. What was originally just a small snippet of everyday life now forms a grand narrative of professionalism, balance, and honesty. Moon Jae-young doesn't need to say much. In her silence, in her steps, and in her simple smile, the public saw something rare. The calmness of an actress who knew herself to be on the right track. In the middle of the series of stage greetings, many spectators actually highlighted Moon Jae-young's small gestures that were not listed on the official agenda. The way he pauses to look at the audience, nods at the sound of a name being called, and waves his hand in return with a slightly surprised but warm expression, creates the impression that his presence is not just a promotional obligation. Some of the spectators who attended directly revealed that Moon Jae-young seemed very focused on the moment, as if he wanted to save every second of it. No blank stares, no hasty attitude. Even when the security began to signal for movement, he still had time to look back, making sure that the last greeting was delivered. It was moments like these that later spread widely on social media and reinforced Moon Jae-young's image as a public figure who was truly emotionally present, not just physically. The black-eyed peas, meaning the choice of long black dress worn by Moon Jae-young in this stage greetings, is also a matter of discussion. Many consider its appearance simple, but that is precisely where its strength lies. Without excessive accents, without flashy color games, the outfit gives room for expression and body language to speak. A number of fashion observers call this style a reflection of artistic maturity. Moon Jae-young no longer needs strong visual elements to attract attention. It is enough for him to stand, walk, and smile, and the spotlight automatically falls on him. This choice was judged to be in harmony with her previous narrative about herself behind the scenes. Practical, focused, and not excessive. The audience captures the same energy. Interestingly, viewers who followed Moon Jae-young's progress from previous reports claimed to feel consistent energy. The figure who ate quietly in between filming was the same one who now stood before the public with a stable and restrained aura. She doesn't look emotionally exhausted. One netizen wrote, "Tired for sure, but the aura is not messed up," added another. These comments reinforce the notion that Moon Jae-young has good self-management, something that is rarely seen but largely determines the long-term viability of a career. Once We Were Us, as a mirror of an emotional journey. Stage greetings third week is also considered to have a different feel than the early weeks. Many viewers felt that Moon Jae-young's presence this time felt deeper and reflective, as if he himself had gone through an emotional journey with the project. Some fans interpreted the Once We Were Us title as increasingly relevant, not only as a work, but also as a reflection of the current phase of Moon Jae-young's life and career, a phase in which he is at peace with rhythm, pressure, and expectations. From the observing public to the protecting public.